Hey, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope that you are having an amazing and blessed Thursday and that you have had an amazing week so far. One more day until the weekend. Do you take the weekends off or do you work through the weekend? I personally tend to take at least one full day week off and try to get some rest and get caught up so I can make it through the next week because being an entrepreneur and being a mom is definitely a challenge. Tonight, we're going to be talking about what it takes to be successful online. And I'm going to try to pull the veil back just a little bit so you guys can see what it takes. And I am going to be open to your questions as well. So if you have any questions for me on what it takes to be successful online, feel free to post them. If you're on the live, give me a hashtag live. If you're on the replay, give me a hashtag replay. I'm Haley Gray. I'm the founder of the Women's Entrepreneur Network. I'm also the owner of Fiercely Marketing. I am a digital marketing strategist. By training, I am actually an engineer with 25 years of software engineering experience, and I have my MBA from Duke. So I have a ton of experience with marketing and technical stuff. And here I am. I've grown this group from 0 to 69,000 members pretty much organically. I did about $100 in ads at the beginning. So, talking about what it takes to be successful online. I hope that, we can be real here. So first of all, and hello, Megan, happy to see you. So the first thing, and hey, Jotika, good to see you, is we're going to define what it means to be successful. So when I say successful, what do you think? So when we talk about being successful, I am talking about a couple of different vectors. One is that you're doing something you want to be doing. The other is that you are making an income that is adequate to your needs. So you're making between probably $5,000 and $10,000 a month in your business minimum. And you are not working 93,000 hours a week. Okay, you're not working 80 to 90 hours a week. So to me, that is being successful in your business online. And hey, Wendy, good to see you. So shoot me your definition of what it would look like to be successful online. So what it means to you guys to be successful? You guys can give me a number or you can give me, criteria for what it means to you to be successful in your business online. So I am assuming, that $5,000 to $10,000 a month range. I'm assuming that you're not killing yourself working. I'm assuming that you have some sort of work-life balance and that, you have some sort of equilibrium in your life, right? It's always possible to work more hours. We drive ourselves right into the ground doing it. So that is definitely not one of them. And, a lot of people will post questions here in Women's Entrepreneur Network. And hey, Dee, good to see you. And they post a lot of questions to me in general about how do I get more clients? How do I get more affiliates? How do I get more ... right? How do I make more money? So the first thing is, getting your first few sales online is without a doubt the hardest thing. And it is really the hardest thing ever because you're having to break through the barriers. You are having to build trust with people that what you say you're going to deliver is actually what you're going to deliver, how you said you're going to deliver it. So, right. Exactly. So $5,000 a week. So, whatever success looks like to you, right? And success looks very different for each of us. But what it shares in common is some sort of balance, some sort of income. And the root of that is starting to get clients. starting to get your head into a place where you are actually getting people walking through the door, making those appointments with you, doing what you need them to do in order to make money. And that is the hardest place. That initial traction, it's like being a car, right? When the car is at rest, you know, and you talk about torque, and how much energy has to be generated to get something to go from being stopped to starting to move, is the most amount of energy you're going to have to generate in your business. So part of that is getting, you know, that first little bit. And this is true as well for a lot of people. Getting clients at the beginning is really easy, and then continuing that momentum, right? Because sometimes you burn through your family and friends and you have this kind of like reserve fuel around you, but you haven't started to cultivate the networks beyond that. And I am excited that you said that, Wendy. And engineering analogies. Yeah, guys, I'm an engineer. I hate to admit it, or I do admit it. I am an engineer. I have a computer science degree from NC State, programmer for 20 some odd years. So y'all will have to bear with me with some of the physics and the engineering analogies at times. So, you know, you've got to get started in your business, or maybe you got started really easily, but then you couldn't keep it going, right? And a lot of that boils down to one simple thing. It's trust and relationships. It's actually kind of two, right? People have to know, like, and trust you before they're going to buy from you. If they don't know, like, and trust you, and they don't feel like they can trust you, and they don't feel like they have a relationship with you, and thank you, Wendy, this melts my heart, they're not going to buy from you. You know, at the end of the day, they're not going to buy from you. And a lot of people are like, well, how do I first start getting clients? Well, a lot of times you start with your family and friend circles, and you start having conversations with people. And then you need to get off your butt, and you need to be talking to people in networking groups, and you need to be building your circle bigger and bigger and bigger. One of the reasons that I personally focus so much on generating and building a huge, strong following or a huge, strong network for people is because that is your platform for your business. You can do all sorts of ways to build that platform. You can do challenges, you can do webinars, you can do all those things, but you've got to get people into your circle so that you can start to influence them, so you can start to build that know, like, and trust factor. And you've got to do it in a way that's genuine. And I can guarantee you that ad tagging and spamming people is not the way to do it, right? So how do you do it? You offer them something free. You start conversations. You go into Facebook groups and you offer assistance and advice. Yeah, some people are going to bite your head off. Some people are going to call you a complete witch. Some people are going to go tell you to go get lost, but there are going to be people who appreciate you for coming in and talking to them. You know, and it doesn't really matter what you're selling. I go and I belong to a couple of large networking groups here locally. One is Apex Carry Moms. The other one is Networking Women of the Triangle. I'm not in those groups to try to sell what I do. I'm in those groups to network. I'm in those groups to connect with people. And I'm out there looking for small business owners. I'm looking for people who own businesses that have trades. I'm looking for attorneys' offices. And I'm looking for nonprofits. Those are kind of the categories of businesses and kinds of clients that I tend to look out for the most. And I'm talking to people, and I'm working constantly on seeing who can I talk to, how can I be of service, how can I build those connections to build those relationships in my local community and in the online world. And who can I connect with, and who can I have an authentic conversation with? Who can I get on a coffee call with me, not to try to sell them, but to try to build a relationship with them. And a lot of people sometimes won't even talk to me until they're ready for me to try to sell to them. Y'all just schedule a call with me sometime. Get to know me, and it's really the funniest thing. My job is not necessarily to sell you. I know that you will come to me and buy from me when you get to that point in your business. And it is an absolutely beautiful thing. And the more of those people you start to build into your circle, the better your social network and the better your client base is going to be. It also has other really cool unintended side effects. So imagine that 5 years ago, my oldest fell off of a horse, landed on her head, suffered a traumatic brain injury, and became psychotic, completely psychotic, right? It's a story that I tell over and over again. My daughter now has autism, a traumatic brain injury, and schizophrenia, and a whole other long list of diagnoses. Well, it turns out that local circle and some of the friends I have made online has actually saved my daughter's butt, literally saved her life and mine, believe it or not. Because I'm talking to other people. Well, it turns out that I know somebody who has a kid who's been through a lot of the same issues that we've been through. That local circle or that circle of friends has been my support network. That's what happens when you go out and you start building real, genuine relationships. And oh, by the way, that family is actually one of my best clients. They've been a client for 4 years. And I've been a client of theirs. So it goes back and forth. And it's that give and take in business that starts to work absolute miracles in your business. So the way that you are successful online is the same way that you are successful offline. It is in building real relationships. How do you get the opportunity to build those relationships? Well, you can do it a lot of different ways, right? You can go into Women's Entrepreneur Network and talk to people. You can run a great big huge free challenge and you can get clients off of that. And what's amazing with that is that you start building people who are specifically interested in the type of workshops or the type of challenges that you can do. And what's really cool is a lot of times if you take the time to get to know the people that take your workshops and you start to get to know people, you start to build a network. And what's beautiful is sometimes the students become the teachers. And sometimes those students become your biggest, strongest advocates who are out there advocating for your business because you gave them something and you took the time to build a relationship with them and time to have calls with them and time to get to know them. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. It has been a journey. And some days I really, really, struggle with it. And so this is interesting. And Wendy says, and there's the problem. Others have taught me to chat with people and then after so much back and forth, turn it into business. It seems so awkward. Wendy, there is a point where you may decide to turn it into business, but a lot of times you just don't. I mean, I know I leave money on the table with people, but I make sure when I'm doing one-on-ones with people, I tell them, I ask them how I can refer to them. And most of the time they will ask me how they can refer to me. Part of that conversation when we're having one-on-ones with people is tell me about your business and what do you do and who do you help and how can I help you? Because one of the cool things that has happened for me as well is I build a strong referral network of people referring to me. I'm also able to refer to them. And I find really good providers who are payroll providers, amazing people who do credit card processing. And I'm actually kind of looking for somebody who does credit card processing right now because I'd like to have another option for credit card processing. So if you know somebody, send them to me. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I look for people who are in my power team. So people who do, who are business attorneys, people who are printers, people who do other things that have businesses that are complementary to mine, who may be a good referral partner that I can actually refer business to. And I will test them with small jobs and small referrals. And if they go well, then I really, connect with them. So Wendy asks a really good question. So what about when you're aren't talking to people, or when you're talking to people that aren't in any kind of business whatsoever? Okay, so you're selling to end users, right? So a lot of it is just getting to know people, and they start to know who you are, and they start to like your energy. And, you can kind of go at it in a little bit of a backwards kind of way. So I do kind of let people know what I do, but I don't ever push it with them. I also will share on my Facebook page from time to time. And I actually get referrals from people when I share stuff on my Facebook page. And I'm like, hey, check out this mood board. It is so cool. Or, hey, look at what we just did. It was so much fun. And a lot of times it really is so much fun, because I really do have a blast working on client stuff. And, they start to kind of see what I do, and they start to kind of know. Granted, my business is all B2B, but when I was doing direct sales and I was doing a ton of toothpaste and I was doing a lot more skincare stuff, right, which is kind of more in the same vein that you're in, it was going to networking meetings and being the consummate salesperson, not in the way of selling people, but saying, hey, I can help you with that shopping list you've got. Oh, if anybody knows of somebody who needs birthday gift or Christmas gift ideas, I've got you covered. Oh, by the way, I've got your 12 days of Christmas covered. And you can kind of post those in the various places on your social media. And then the other thing you can do is, just message people and say, hey, I wanted to let you know, this is no pressure, but wanted to let you know I'm doing this 12 days of Christmas thing. And I really wanted to help, I'm trying to help some people. So if you know of anybody who might be interested, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, let me know. And some of it is that building genuine relationships. And it's not about being spammy, and it's not about being like overly salesy and clingy and like, oh, my friend, I'm on you, and I'm going to be like that. And it's like, no, hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm doing this. And, it's a take it or leave it kind of thing. And what's kind of cool over time is that as you start to build your customer base, as you start to build those relationships with people, you really don't have to do too much to sell and build a customer base. It'll kind of start building itself, which is one of the things that I thought was particularly interesting. Also, one of the things that you've done that will help you quite a bit, Wendy, is that you've built a VIP group, right? So you start getting people into a group of people who are interested in the kinds of stuff you're selling. So when you can start doing that and you start getting birds of a feather together, and this is back to my whole build your tribe, right? So you're building your group, you're building your tribe, you're doing those things. And that's how you start to connect to people in that tribe, because they're already interested in what you're selling, because they joined that group because they're specifically interested in the topic that you're covering. And because you're doing quilting and you're talking about quilting and wine with a side of essential oils, that's really, really cool stuff. So you have to be uniquely you, and you have to put, great stories in there and show up fully as you really are. The more you show up as yourself, the better the whole experience is going to go. And it's kind of challenging, I'll be honest. For me, there are days where I just want to go hide under a rock. And I don't, because I know that I can't really afford to go hiding under a rock. So that is part of building, your online presence, is showing up fully and being, really, really you, and being really, really exciting. Wendy, if you will post your link to your group, I will share it on the chat here. It is a really, really cool group. So part of it too is that you're going to want to build your VIP groups, build your relationships, invite people in. Some people will be excited to play with you and some are not. Some people are just not going to be your kind. But, when you're in the online world, yeah, you get get more opportunities to connect with people than you are just strictly doing things in person. Now, I like this comment. I hide under rocks. Yeah, I have my days. So one of the things that I have had to learn in the online world is this. If you're going to get sales and if you're going to make money, you're going to have to invite people to buy. So I'm doing the summit right now. I'm inviting you guys to join me for the summit. And, you know, it's about, you know, inviting people and extending that invitation. And Megan is over here cracking me up on the Facebook group. And, you know, it is about letting people know what you do. You can post 500 times all you want, but it's not until you start messaging people one by one and hoping that you stay out of Facebook jail. So you can't do it super fast and you can't copy and paste, but you start engaging and connecting with people to invite them to purchase your stuff. And it can be such an experience. And a lot of people are like, well, I just want to broadcast my stuff around. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way. To get the first few people in your group, to get the first few people to buy from you, it's going to be a lot of personal invitations. And I'm sorry to break it to y'all. It's kind of the suckiest thing ever because, you know, who would think, you know, I'm going to be sitting here with 69,000 people in my group. And I'll tell you that a lot of my sales come from me messaging people personally. I wish it weren't the case. I wish it were any other way than that. But, you know, it's about connecting with people and messaging them. And Wendy will tell you I have messaged them. And, you know, I've been messaging people as fast as I can this week. So if I haven't messaged you, I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to you yet. However, I'm thinking about it. You know, but getting your sales up, getting your numbers up, a lot of times is just checking in with people, letting them know that you care, because people don't care about you until they know how much you care about them. And it is an amazing thing when you start to show people that you actually care. So this is Wendy's group. It is quilting, wine, and essential oils. So if you're into a wild and crazy good time, Wendy is your chick. You may want to go blow off some steam with Wendy. Go check out her group because it's a lot of fun. And you are most welcome, Wendy. But it's not, you know, it's not about spamming people. So, you know, when I see people, I can spot them from a mile away who have this whole constructed set of conversations, and I'm kind of rolling my eyes here, you know, where they are, you know, hey, what do you do? How long have you been doing it? Da, 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 da. Oh, and books too. You know, you want to build genuine relationships with people, which may mean that you're talking about the most hilarious things ever. Like, y'all, Meg Campbell is hysterical. She sends me occasional stickers, and they are really, really awesome, and they're really, really inappropriate. She got these to me in the mail today. You know, but it's that relationships with people, and I like to support other small businesses. So go support Meg Campbell. And, you know, it's about having fun with your business. Hey, Meg, post your link. And look what I got in the mail today. And one of them has already walked off. But, you know, it's that connecting with people on a genuine basis. And if it weren't for many hours of hilarity that we had, you know, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation. And you said you're having a blast with the decals. I am having a blast with the decals. Y'all, you need these, really. You need to message Meg and get these. But this is how you build a relationship online, right? You know, we talk about the funniest things, and we have a really good time. And we play. And, you know, this is about building relationships. And when you talk about how, to make sales online, this is a lot of it, is the relationships that you build and the conversations that you have with people. Because believe it or not, you don't need 69,000 people in your group. You just need the right 600 to make you a multimillionaire. And it's the right people at the right time that you're supporting and that are supporting you, that are going to build your business. So it's about those right relationships. And Meg says the bad word decals you have to message her for. That she doesn't have them on her business page. Neither her husband nor mine approve of them. So my husband will actually hide my bad word candles. And it's really kind of funny. And my bad word mask. But it's a lot of fun. And, it's kind of one of those things. Megan and Meg, I think you two need to maybe talk. Oh, C. Hey, Patty. Good to see you guys. So C, you need to talk to Meg. Y'all will have a lot of fun. And here's one on my candle. I had to light it on fire. And trust me, yeah, Meg has got you covered. These are so much fun. I really enjoy this. Yeah, it's interesting, different platforms, but it's about relationships at the end of the day. Yeah, my husband doesn't care for my bad words either. He says bad words, but if I say them or wear them on my face, he gets really kind of like horrified. So it's kind of funny. But it's about those relationships, right? So if you're wondering, how do I make those sales? How do I get successful? How do I get to that $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month range online? Your first 100 relationships are going to make or break your business. Your first 100 relationships are going to make or break your business. It's how you get in front of your people and how you build those relationships and how you have those conversations that is going to make or break it. And, that's how it is. So when it talks about being successful online, it's a thing. So yeah, I hear you, Meg. I really hear you. Yeah, ouch, right? Those people that you're building those relationships make a huge, huge difference. So, start having those conversations. Like Patty discovered, once she started talking to women who have kids who are the right age, boom, she started getting a lot of clients because she'd been building relationships with them for months and months and months and months. And people are just sitting around waiting for you to ask them to buy. Like, I'm asking you to buy your tickets to the summit. Why do I want you to buy your tickets to your summit? Because you're going to learn more about getting more clients and being successful and doing the things that you need to do in order to grow your business, in order to make money online. Part of the whole purpose of this is, honestly, we're in the middle of COVID. I don't know if y'all have noticed, we've got this little tiny global pandemic thing going on, and it has really screwed with a lot of businesses. And I want to change that a little bit. Okay, I want to make a big, huge deal. I want people to make money, and I want to show you how you can make money online and give you ideas and show you how to attract those dream clients in so that you're making enough money and, that you can build your dream business. So you can do what you need to do and you can decide what way you want to build it, because honestly, it's your business. The experts will tell us to do X, Y, or Z. The experts are going to tell you to build a funnel. The experts are going to tell you to do this. The experts are going to tell you you need a blog. I want to educate you so that you can make the best decisions possible so that you can make money in your business. Yeah. And Meg is absolutely right. People hang out in the fringes for a very long time. I've had people hang out in the fringes for 3 to 5 years. And she said that, you had a customer who was interacting with your page for a year, make your first purchase last night. Right. Exactly. And, sometimes people will bump up against you and then they'll disappear, and then they'll bump up against you and then they'll disappear. And that's part of business. Denise said that she was, circling me for probably close to 2 years. And thank you, Megan, for joining me tonight. Before she ever even commented on a Facebook Live, and now we're doing stuff together. And it can take a while for people to go from out here to come into your inner circle and feel like they can trust you, because the online world is a big, fat, scary place. How do we get them to trust you faster so that you can make money faster, so you can have those conversations faster? You need the right product set. You need the right mindset. You need to be charging enough, and you need to be having enough conversations with the right people to make those sales. So that's what we're going to do on the summit. We're going to help you make a lot more money. It's only $27 to join. It's $47 to upgrade to the VIP, which does include the recordings. And you get some really special features with the VIP as well. I'm really excited to be doing this. If you don't have your tickets yet, I hope that you'll get them soon. The summit is 2 weeks from today. It is coming on us like a freight train. So you want to register and get your tickets today. I don't often sell stuff, but I honestly believe that it's important that you make these investments in yourself. And that's why I'm making it $27. It's super affordable. And I am scholarshipping a few people. If you truly cannot afford to buy a ticket, message me privately and I will ensure that you get a ticket in your hand, because I believe in you. I believe in your business. And I believe in this very, very strongly. Skill set, tool set, mindset. Exactly. It will be such an amazing, amazing experience for you guys. And that is why we're here. Skill set, tool set, and mindset. All of the things that you need to do to be super duper successful in your online business and build your dream business. If you're not building your dream, if you're not moving towards your dreams, you're moving away. And I don't want that for you. I mean, this year has been a tremendous shock. It's been a year where everything has been turned upside down. It's a year where, we have a ton of opportunity to change the course of our lives and make our lives potentially so, so, so much better. And, it is an amazing thing. So C is saying that she will also sponsor a scholarship for 2 ladies. So that is going to be amazing. Seriously, contact me live or email me, message me if you need a scholarship, because I want you to get the information, the mindset, the education, the training, and everything that you need to be successful online, because that's what I'm here for. And we're going to be doing some live networking. There's going to be some amazing surprises that are going to be coming up during the summit. I don't always like to reveal all of them because, well, that's no fun if there's no surprises. But if you guys know me, I like surprises, and I like gifts. So my whole thing, one of my love languages is gifts and giving people gifts. So I'm going to be doing that. So we're going to end tonight's call or live with a card pull. So let me know if you would like top or bottom, because this is one of my crazy things, right? This is the Love Your Inner Goddess card deck. You can get them on Amazon. I probably should become an affiliate, but I'm not. And we are going to shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. Tell me if you guys can do top or if you'd like bottom. Yes, the 5 Love Languages is an amazing book. Can you be different and have the 7th card? You can be totally different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is the 7th card. This is for Megan. This is for Meg. And of course, you get free spirit. How funny is that? Because you have to have the 7th card. And then we're going to pull the top card too. But I was very careful to not disturb it. When we have an active imagination, we forget to use it for dreams and instead let it create nightmares. There's something that you have been worrying about. There's no need to torment yourself. Let go of any thoughts, attitudes, or beliefs that are based in fear. They are not helpful, necessary, or accurate. Everything has a positive and loving purpose, even if we cannot see or know what it is straight away. You'll find a loving solution comes to you easily and at the perfect time as you choose to avoid a fearful thinking. Let yourself be free to feel positive about your future and know that everything is going to be okay. So that one was for you, Meg. And we have top. This one is top. Ooh, I haven't seen this one before. This one is Beautiful Bandit. And here we go. You can choose right now to feel good about yourself. If you've been beating yourself up, stop it now. Don't let anyone else decide how you feel about yourself. Taking responsibility for your actions means that when you have done something that you feel is out of integrity, you do something about it that is constructive and useful. Damning yourself with judgment or allowing another to steal your self-esteem is neither of those things. The Divine Mother is telling you to forgive yourself and use your energy now to live the best life that you can. It's time to take your life back. So I hope that that was fun for y'all. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you guys again tomorrow night, Friday night, to wrap up the week. I hope that you guys have an amazing night and get some rest. We will talk soon. I love you guys. Bye. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.